Hey everybody, it's Jimmy here. I did the Alarum film clip, which we shot some 5 years ago. Just thought I'd redo the director's commentary because I lost the original one, and I also lost this actual video, and I recently just found it. And I've been getting a couple of emails by people who saw the original one and wanted to see it back up again, so here it is, the Alarum Velocity Behind the Scenes video, which we shot in Port Melbourne, as I recall. It was a while ago now. We had this green screen studio, which was previously white, but we had it painted green for us. And yeah, so this was the first film clip that I believe Alarum had done for this particular release. There's Mr. Russo. He was my assistant director and quite an interesting lad. He was using a Steadicam which he built. There it is. And there's me, quite a lot skinnier than I am now. You can see that we're using the Sony Z1P camera. There's Polf. He's really hungover because we'd had Youngie, the young man coming up next, playing the guitar, his 30th birthday the night before, so everybody had had a fairly shady morning. So anyway, oh, there's me telling Russo that he had to push the white balance button to get the colour correct. So yeah, so in the green screen studio, obviously I had it, I was learning because I'd never shot anything on green screen before, so it was a process of elimination. Obviously the biggest problem I was encountering was the spill of the green onto the instruments that the guys were playing. So obviously put a black sheet down on the ground to stop the reflection from the floor. I had some backlights, low angle, as well as obviously blondies from both sides, so it was sort of two key lights. I wanted a sort of a strong lighting setup so that they were easy to cut out in After Effects because, well, I believe I was using After Effects version 5.5 at the time, which was the most current version of After Effects, which wasn't really that great. So I didn't have any Magic Bullet or any of that sort of plug-in stuff. I was just using the keying thing. And ooh, there's his Steadicam again, which he bought, which Russo built for about $5.95. And as you can see there, we're shooting on the Sony Z1P cameras, which were at the time pretty much brand new, so it was quite exciting to be shooting HD, or in the Sony HDV format, which was actually not really HD, but anyway, obviously it was exciting for us, but nowadays you've got the Red and the Arri Alexa and the revolution of DSLR filmmaking. I have myself a 5D and a 7D now, which I wouldn't shoot on anything else, and certainly wouldn't shoot on a Z1P ever again, because quite frankly, the quality is really terrible compared to DSLR stuff. There's Mr. Russo directing. He likes to direct. I didn't really know what the clip was going to look like, so I couldn't really tell the guys, and I didn't want to lie to them, so I just sort of basically gave them simple instructions, which was, you know, rock out hard and look up in the air, and we went from there. Obviously, some of the Steadicam shots we tracked later on in After Effects, they didn't work that well, so they didn't really make the final cut. The final cut ended up being sort of a digital camera within Final Cut, sort of a virtual camera. And just some advice for people doing green screen: symbols that are really shiny and reflective are hard to key out. So yeah. Just try not to get too much spill on them, or try not to film them at all if you get a chance. There's Raka. So yeah, we were using, obviously, like I said, 5.5, and then I was assembling this once I'd rendered out the shots with the virtual camera in 3D space with each of the members of the band, which we shot as separate plates. I reassembled them in a 3D space and then just moved the camera around. Nothing, the brain, you know, wasn't brain surgery. You know, and render time was ridiculous because I was using like an AMD Athlon 2700 or something. It was, you know, so long ago now. I can't really remember. It was not as fast as the computers that we have these days. And I mean, I use Final Cut and I've got After Effects on the Mac and stuff now. So, you know, this is all PC back when I was you know, using PCs because that's all I could really afford. Yeah, so assembled it all in Premiere Pro. I don't know what version it was. It was a pretty early version. I'm pretty sure it was probably pirated too. And yeah, that's pretty much how it went together. There it is. So, see you, Mr. Russo. It was a good day of shooting the boys. It was good fun. Well, thanks for listening to the version 2 of the bullshit director's commentary crap, and I'll see you later.